Hello, this is a raw and ready introduction to the Field Creative project. This is an initiative for a non-profit project to invite ideas for the future from the public. So people can come and say, I have an idea for an environmental or humanitarian project, and the Field Creative is designed to support these ideas to happen, to provide a range of services, to help them launch their ideas, to give them a platform where they can film their ideas and show the world their great ideas, and it can go off and people can replicate and innovate and create these great things. Seeds to Trees over here. This is the first service. Seed ideas, a good idea, great idea, to help it to grow into a service through a web portal, through a service called Mass Debating, through scholarships helping people create livelihoods, implementing great ideas. Great Will News, helping people, inspiring people on great things that are happening in the community already and around the world. Good news, imagine. Mentoring support, people who have created many projects before, assisting people who have an idea but haven't created ideas before to get through those steps. Also compliance support in terms of finance. Not everyone with a great idea knows how to set up a budget and apply for grants and all of these kind of things. So making it easy. Seeds to Trees for a seed idea to grow into a tree, a service, an environmental or humanitarian service for society. So the Field Creative is about helping these great ideas happen, creating livelihoods, helping people live, doing great things. Second is Great Will Grounds, creating spaces such as this space. This is an office called the Womb Room. So people can come here and help create their ideas. There's a bit of an office that we've set up here. We've only been here for 2 weeks so far. But this is a space where ideas can be nurtured. And in the future, Great Will Grounds will also create other spaces where events can happen, where non-profit ideas can be nurtured and also be provided for the community. Non-profit activities, non-profit projects, a service launch pad, Great Will events, Great Will services, meeting facilities, accommodation in the future also, many of them, and sustainability, so each space will work towards best practice, using recycled paper, for example, in an office, etc., etc. Recycled paper. The last service, one which I'm particularly passionate about, one which I feel can make a great difference in society, it's a fundraising one. It's kind of like the lube for activity in society, it seems, and so much of it at the moment is being taken through business, through big business, and not going out and spreading out into the community. The rich get rich and the poor get poor. This is an alternative to that. What we're proposing here is that if you give people as consumers the option to buy from non-profit instead of business, where the after-cost profit margin goes towards these great ideas. Otherwise, in business, it goes towards the owners. So if you give people the option to buy from non-profit, say Great Will Cafe, where the profits go to fundraise for environmental humanitarian ideas, say an art and music agency, where the after-cost profits go to fundraise towards environmental humanitarian ideas, non-profit supermarket, non-profit real estate agency, non-profit everything, anything. And then what you see is the cream of society, that profit margin, going to fund great initiatives. People can live serving the environment and be funded to do that. And so by offering this, we can make all of these things a reality. Your ideas can get the support that they need to happen by providing these services. And this is the crux of the Field Creative. This is what we're working to do. Some of the benefits of this, it's more sustainable, number one. People can live working for the environment, whereas otherwise there's not money to be made from it. But by getting money from providing services and providing it to environmental initiatives, this can happen. One of the things that we've created to make sure that it stays legitimate, to make sure it's real deal, make sure that great ideas are really great ideas. We've created a little bit of an infrastructure here, a little bit of a template. It's called Great Will Non-Profit. So environmental or humanitarian services. So that's pretty much anything for the environmental people. Non-profit. So it's not to make profit, it's to provide. It's a great idea to serve the environment or humanity. And even when we're fundraising, profit isn't number one. Peaceful, non-violent ideas. So if an idea that comes through Seeds to Trees is violent, we have to say, sorry, we can't support that. That's you'll need to go somewhere else with that kind of idea. But for things that are peaceful, welcome. Eco-friendly. So even ideas for the for humanity, they still need to not be bad for the environment. And so we'll be able to help people with ideas to do them the best possible way, best practice, and make sure that the actions of humanity aren't ruining the environment for future generations. And then fee caps. So what we're doing to make it fair and equitable and non-profit is having fee caps. What we're proposing is 24,000 Australian dollar fee caps for people working as the field creative and also for people with their seed ideas. And so that means that people, when they see an idea, they know that it is non-profit, that people aren't just taking money off the top, which happens sometimes in charities, with the board of directors getting $100,000 an annum or more. So I'm keeping it so it's flat line and fair and equitable. And so that way also more people can live creating great will. And in the current economic system where people are losing their jobs, where things are getting tighter and tighter, people through the field creative can launch their nice ideas, their great ideas, and can be supported to live doing that with scholarships, so creating positives for the future. One quick example here is open morning moving. It was an idea that was launched midway through last year. It's been running for about 8 months so far. It's a very simple humanitarian idea, just to invite people to meet at the beach every Tuesday morning from 6 till 10. And we go and we make sports equipment available. And people can just come along, play sports. It's a meeting place. People getting together, staying fit, exercising. A surfboard's been donated for that. Kites have been donated. Frisbees have been donated. People are sharing and caring and creating a community event. A very simple initiative. An environmental idea which came out. A guy, Josh, had an idea for planting a tree every birthday. And so he said, hey guys, let's do this. What do you reckon? And feedback was good, and we had about 12 people go and plant 30 trees for his birthday around the Koala Care Centre in Lismore. And so planting trees is a great thing, creating space for native animals to live, creating shade, greenhouse effect, etc. So that's one very simple, nice environmental idea. There's so many great ideas. I'm sure you've probably had ideas. When you do have them, write them down. Ideas do matter and can happen and can make a difference. And with the world and humanity growing so big and so powerful, the things that we do collectively make a massive difference. At the moment, extinction rates are abominable, if that's even a word. It's so disappointing, disgusting, it's amazing. And so things we can do to serve the environment really do matter. The ideas do matter and are necessary, and we need to support them. And we need to have an alternative system that's not just about taking money, and it's about providing and helping people, humanity, to do useful things, not just crap. So please, launch your ideas, write them down, talk with your friends about them, share to make ideas happen, and we'd love your feedback. Thank you.